If you're still married, you file a joint petition with commingled documents from when you first were married until the present, not from when you got your residency, but just include the records that you had from when you filed for your residency all the way up to present. Easy peasy. But what happens if you're now a widow? What happens if you are separated but haven't filed for separation? What happens if you are actually someone filed for divorce, meaning you or your spouse, or if you're actually divorced now, or if you're a victim of domestic violence? Can you still remove your conditions? The answer is absolutely yes. If you are widowed, just submit the death certificate with your application. If you're divorced at the time you're going to file, you submit the divorce decree, but you need to submit all the documents to show that you have a good faith marriage from the time that you married until the present. Now, if your ex-spouse is being a jerk and won't provide you with a declaration that you had a good faith marriage, you can submit your own declaration, proof of commingled assets such as like bank statements, credit cards, Costco, insurance, yada, 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 and declarations from friends and family who knew that you had a good faith marriage. You don't necessarily need the declaration from your ex-spouse, although it is very helpful to your petition, because you have to show that at the time you got your residency, you had a good faith marriage. And most of the time you did. Let's say you file a joint petition, then because the U.S. government is taking so long to adjudicate them, you end up getting divorced in the process. And then the government, when they get to your petition, sees that you're divorced. What will happen? In that situation, there will be a request for evidence because the government does their little investigation, and they will send you a request for evidence, and then you have a chance to submit the waiver I-751, which is simply saying that, yes, you are now divorced. Here's the divorce decree. And here are all the documents that show a good faith marriage. Let's say you were together when you filed the I-751, but after that, you just went your separate ways. Nobody's filed for divorce. Nobody's filed for legal separation. At the time the U.S. government sees your application, they're not going to know anything about it. That's okay. You've submitted good faith marriage documents, and likely it will be approved. If you are a victim of domestic violence, you can submit a petition that checkmarks domestic violence, and you can show proof of the domestic violence through your own declaration from friends and family, and if you're in a shelter or have a police report, that helps also. Respond timely to any requests for evidence, like and share. I'm the Immigration Queen.